The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Delayed Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Message of congratulations. World Rabies Day observed nationwide. Emergency declared over New York flooding. And Armenia says 100,000 refugees flee the region. On our local news, President Isaias sent a warm message of congratulations on behalf of the people and government of Eritrea to President Xi Jinping and the people and government of China on the occasion and celebration of China's National Day. In his message, President Isaias stated that the momentous times of charted a new balance, international order that will rectify and roll back a perilous path set by the forces of hegemony and dominance in the previous decades and launch humanity once more on the platform of sustainability, peace, stability and prosperity anchored on justice and legality. President Isaias emphasized the role and contribution of China under leadership of President Xi Jinping and their shared objective of the pivotal indeed. President Isaias also expressed his firm belief that the warm bilateral ties that are rooted in the community values and approach will continue to grow and strengthen in the years ahead. World Rabies Day marked on September 29th here in the capital under the theme All for One, One Health for All, highlights a One Health is not for selected few but for everyone. A number of animal health experts in the Ministry of Agriculture, representative of the Ministry of Land, Water and Environment, representative of administrations, representatives of FAO, as well as WHO took part in the observance event organized in Asmara. Speaking at the event, Dr. Jonas Waldu, Director of the Animal Health and Plant Division in the Ministry of Agriculture, stated that this year World Rabies Day is being marked by putting enhanced effort into strengthening concrete measures taken to control the spread of rabies by vaccinating dogs and eliminating street dogs, as well as provision of proper medical attention to humans bitten by dogs. Ms. Marhawit Tasfai, head of the Animal Health Unit, presented a report on objective international, regional and national situations of rabies, as well as on the activities of laboratories and rabies control measures being exerted throughout the country. Participants engaged in extensive discussion on the objective and adopted various resolutions and recommendations. At the conclusion of the event, Mr. Samira Amblosom, Director General of Agriculture Inspection at the Ministry of Agriculture, underscored the significance of the observance in raising the awareness of society and called for, among others, strengthening integration among stakeholders and importing new technologies in elimination of street dogs. World Rabies Day, observed annually on 28 September worldwide, has been marked for 17th time at a global level and for 7th time at a national level. '27th September World Tourism Day was observed at a regional level in Karen and Sabah region and Barantu Gashbarka region recently. At the event organized in Barantu, and call was made for stakeholders to strengthen effort on promotion of tourism sectors and tourism services rendering institutions. At the observance event organized under the theme Tourism for a Green Campaign, the Director General of Tourism in Gashbarka region, Colonel Hamid Yusuf, reported on the activities conducted in the previous years aimed at reviving the tourism sector and the challenges encountered. He further called on the tourism service rendering institutions to enhance efforts to promote and highlight Eritrea's culture and values to tourists. Ambassador Muhammad Ali Hurui, Governor of Gashbarka region, called on tourism service rendering institutions to ensure their security for their area alongside the tourism services they provide. Similarly, the World Tourism Day observance event organized in Karen on 29 September, the Director General of Tourism in the Ansaba region, Mr. Salim Ali, noted the economic benefits of natural and artificial tourism resources and instructions underscoring the importance of social service rendering institutions in providing efficient and effective services. The chairman of the Social Service Rendering Institutions Association in Ansaba region, Mr. Jesus Brahane, expressed the readiness to associations and to ensure the social service rendering institutions will provide efficient service. Mr. Haile Tolda Brahane, head of PFDJ in the Ansaba region, underlined that tourism is a source of economic benefits as well as reflection of country and society, and called tourism service rendering institutions to strengthen effort to that end. Dear viewers, we'll be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. A sudden heavy rain in the northeastern U.S. has triggered flash flooding across the large city of New York City, Long Island, and Hudson Valley on Friday, leading Governor Kathy Hochul and New York City Mayor Eric Adams to declare emergencies. With up to 5 inches of rain reportedly hitting southeastern New York and early on Friday morning, many city streets and over half of its subway systems were rendering blocked by morning hour rush. The Metro North Railway that served the Hudson Valley saw some sections suspended. Several major highways through Long Island, Queens, and Brooklyn were rendered blocked, and large pools of standing floodwaters. Hochul and Adams both warned New Yorkers to stay indoors, owning the extreme weather, with the governor revealing the state that has been upgraded to 70% chance of flash flooding, with up to an inch of rain likely landing per hour. On our last news, more than 100,000 people have fled the Mongoro-Bakranan region, Armenia said. It means that half of the entire population of the ethnic Armenian enclaves has left since Azerbaijan seized the region last week. Azerbaijan has said it wants to integrate the area and treat its residents as equal, but Armenian spokeswoman said that it was just a lie. Nagorno-Karabakh, recognized as a part of Azerbaijan, has been run by ethnic Armenians for 3 decades. The mountainous region in the South Caucasus has been supported by Armenia, but also by its allies Russia. At least 200 ethnic Armenians and dozens of Azerbaijani soldiers were killed as Azerbaijan's army swept in. As part of the ceasefire deals, Spartans have agreed to surrender their weapons. The leaders of the self-declared Republic Nagorno-Karabakh has said will cease to exist in the new year. Nazeli Barganan, the spokeswoman of the Armenian Prime Minister, said the number of refugees entering the country over the past week had reached 100,417 out of the Nagorno-Karabakh estimated population of 120,000. The refugee agency also stated that 100,000 people had fled, stating that many of those fleeing are hungry, exhausted, and need immediate assistance. We've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Message of congratulations. World Rabies Day observed nationwide. Emergency declared over New York flooding. And Armenia says 100,000 refugees flee the country. That is all with our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a